Hello and welcome to another edition of E-Cubed. Here at Gospel Rescue Mission, we are a poverty reduction company looking and working to help people get out of poverty. This is a complicated issue, and we got to take each issue one at a time. Sometimes those will have a big impact, sometimes a little impact, but we're working at it all the time. This week we're going to take a look at our E-Cubed series where we're looking at we're going to examine causes. So the first one we're going to look at this week is this: transportation. Transportation is difficult. If you don't have a ride, it is difficult to get to places. Now some folks that we've worked with, as we've examined this, they figure out a way to get creative. You know, maybe that first day they get a ride, so we can help people out with that first ride. And when they get to that job, all of a sudden they make friends at that job who also have a ride. They give a little bit of money for gas, or they work something out once they're there. You may have to give them a couple days. But transportation is a really difficult thing for those who want to work. We had a man here at the Gospel Rescue Mission here in Muskogee who had a job that was probably about a 15-mile distance from our shelter. And we were really kind of amazed, and we weren't sure how he was going to pull it off. But he got a bike. He saved up some money and got a bike. It was a $50 bike, not all that great, but it was a good bike as far as its maintenance level. And he rode his bike every day, that 15 miles to work, did his 8-hour shift, and then he rode his bike back. And while he was doing that, he was at the mission, so he was saving his money. He was paying off some old fines and some old bills, getting ahead on those, and he continued to ride his bike 15 miles in, 15 miles back. Some days were amazing where he'd get back to the office and they'd say, "Oh, you know what? We can use it for some overtime, go an extra shift." He rode that 15 miles back in. So those days he's not just doing 30 miles, he's doing 60 miles, all for a job. And he saved up and he saved up, and then he bought a little truck. It wasn't a great truck, it was just a little truck, but that little truck took him back and forth to work, saved him a lot of time, didn't have to do that bike ride anymore, but that was his solution. So exploring those solutions, what can we do to help people get back into the workforce by getting them a bike? And say, you know what, we want to help you out. In the meantime, if you ride your bike every day and you show up to work all the time, we might help you move toward buying that car, help you with your credit, whatever it might be. But like for the mission, we give them a place to stay. That helps them with their credit because they can be paying off those bills. What can you do in that regard? So experiment with it. Find somebody who says they can't ride a bike. Say, well, you know what? If you're hungry enough, maybe you're going to pull it off. Maybe if you're desperate enough, you'll pull it off. You know, if you earn enough of a paycheck, you're going to be able to earn a car, and then you can get back and forth. Maybe you have an old car, and you can put that out there as a beacon, as a hope. Say, whoever in this little group, at the mission, we can put a car out in a parking lot and say, whoever works the hardest, gets the most jobs, the most hours, whatever it might be. We have a contest for it. I don't know. But we might experiment with that sort of thing. If you want to donate a car to the Gospel Rescue Mission for that purpose, as an incentive for people to get a job and get back out, we will take some contestants. We will make that happen. So again, thank you for your support, and continue to watch as we have more of these E-Cubed videos coming in the near future.